Here we are with Steve Flink, my old friend and colleague, elegant as usual, and two semifinals in ladies, two semifinals for men, and which one was your best match in the four that you saw?
Well, I would say the most enjoyable match for me was the Djokovic match against Thiem, just because he played so well, Ubaldo. He just seemed from the beginning, he was so concentrated, so sharp off the ground, reading every serve that Thiem threw his way, anticipating so beautifully, giving away nothing. It was a clinic, I thought, that he put on against Thiem, and only one lapse. He was down 3-11 in the third set, but that's after winning the first two 6-2, 6-1. He won 6 of the last 7 games from 3-love down in that third, and won the match in straight 2-1 and 4. I enjoyed that immensely.
Yeah, 1 hour and 48 minutes, but there was not so much suspense.
No suspense, but it was just impressive to me to see the way he has gone from the Bautista Agut match, where he was somewhat shaky, to beating Berdych in straight sets, to winning this match even more impressively in straight. I feel like he's peaking at the right time.
Well, you couldn't be ubiquitous because they were playing also Wawrinka and Murray, and so I can tell you that the first set between Wawrinka and Murray was a very good high quality, and Murray won it 6-4. Then he won easily the second set 6-2, and the third set was probably the best, the most entertaining, with the crowd supporting Wawrinka, because they wanted to have a 4 or a 5 set.
I saw the end of that set, and I saw the way he was able to get the crowd around his side. A lot of emoting, a lot of gestures, and I think he did a nice job to get back into the match. But in the fourth set, he got broken immediately, Ubaldo, as you saw, and I think his forehand really faltered pretty badly in this match.
Yes, but it was very difficult to make a point against Murray with this slow surface.
Yes,
Murray was recovering
right.
everything he could. You know, you had to hit 10 winning strokes to make 1 point.
No, Murray's playing great clay court tennis. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. So now we have Murray for the first time in a final in the French Open, and Djokovic fourth time in the final. The French
third opponent, because he lost a couple to Nadal, and he lost to Stan Wawrinka here last year, and now Murray.
So what is your prediction?
I just feel like it's Djokovic's time. I think Murray has come off beating Djokovic in Rome after Djokovic had won 12 of the last 13 against him, but Djokovic was worn out physically from long matches with Nadal and Nishikori in that event. Murray was fresh. This time it's more even in terms of the physical state of each player, and I just feel like Djokovic is primed for this one, and he'll take the title.
All right, we'll see. I must say that I never expected 1 year and a half ago that Murray would have become such a good clay court player.
No, I agree with you on that. He's made enormous strides as a clay court player, starting with a year ago. He'd never won a clay court tournament before 2015, and then he had a good run here to the semis last year. Now he's in his first final, but I still believe Djokovic is the better player.
Okay, we will see tomorrow. We will talk about that again, because tomorrow there will be the women's final between Serena Williams and Garbiñe Muguruza, which I think is probably the best final we could have.
Absolutely, and Muguruza caught Serena on a bad day here a couple of years ago and beat her really decisively, and has had some other very impressive matches with her on other surfaces, but
the final of Wimbledon.
Yes, well, good. That was a good match at Wimbledon, absolutely. And then they played in Australia. They played a lot of places. I believe that Muguruza is going to give her quite a fight based on Serena's form in the last 2 rounds. I think it's going to go the distance.
Yeah, because Serena didn't seem to be the best Serena.
No.
She was in troubles with Putintseva. She has been in troubles today with Bertens.
And was down set point.
Yeah, she had to save 2 set points.
Yeah,
one on 5-3 and one on tiebreaker.
But the tiebreaker one is the one I'm talking about, because the tiebreak set point was critical. I mean, if she'd lost that point and lost the set, who knows what would have happened. She was clutch as she was yesterday, but I think now she's facing her toughest adversary in Muguruza. That's going to be a tough match for her to win. I still like Serena, by the way, Ubaldo, to win in 3 sets, but I think it's going to be a fight right to the finish.
Okay, we'll see. I wouldn't mind to see Muguruza to win, but but also.
So are you calling that? You wouldn't mind it?
Yes, I will call it just to fight against you, just to not because if not you would make a big head. I mean I don't want to spoil you. I don't want to spoil your prediction. Thanks a lot to Steve Flink, old friend and colleague, and see you tomorrow on ubitennis.com and YouTube.